Before we commence today's ceremony, I have a few announcements that will help your understanding of proper courtesies for today's event. After the class of 2024 marches into Michie Stadium, you will hear the order, "Sound Attention," marking the official start of the graduation ceremony. It is customary to rise at the bugle call of "Sound Attention," as well as for the arrival of the official party and our guest speaker, the President of the United States of America, Joe Biden. After the official party has been announced and has arrived at the platform, please remain standing and render appropriate courtesies for honors to the President and for the national anthem of the United States of America. Uniformed service members will salute, military veterans are encouraged to salute, and civilians are asked to please show the same courtesy to our nation by removing your hat and placing your right hand over your heart. We encourage you to join in the singing of our national anthem. At its completion, we ask that you remain standing for the invocation. As a courtesy, please also rise when the President completes his address to the class of 2024. The President will then present diplomas to those cadets awarded summa cum laude designation, the class valedictorian, the cadet first captain, the class president, and the Army Athletic Association trophy winners. The remaining graduates will receive their diplomas alphabetically by company. Cadets in the 1st and 2nd regiments will be seated on the north side of the stadium to your left. The Commandant of Cadets and the Dean of the Academic Board will present diplomas on that side of the dais. Cadets in the 3rd and 4th regiments will be seated on the south side of the stadium to your right. The Superintendent will present diplomas on that side of the dais. During the ceremony, you will be asked to rise at the following times: the arrival of the official party, the national anthem, the invocation, the singing of the song, the Corps, the singing of the alma mater, the administration of the oath of office to the graduating class, the singing of the Army song, and for the benediction. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, the class of 2024 will participate in the time-honored tradition of the cadet hat toss. Children may participate in this ceremony provided that they meet the following criteria. They must be 4 to 10 years old, between 42 inches and 54 inches tall, and accompanied by a parent or guardian who is 18 years or older. The child must be accompanied from the initial screening point to the completion of the hat toss. Once the distribution of diplomas to the graduating class begins, those wishing to participate in the hat toss may move to the screening point at the ramp located in the southwest corner of the stadium. All participants must enter the screening point to participate in the hat toss. Parents or guardians and children may enter the staging area only after the child meets the criteria for participation. Parents or guardians must remain on the field in the appropriate staging area for their child to participate. However, parents are not authorized to collect a hat or accompany their child to the hat toss collection area. Children may only pick up one hat. Participants will take all directives from the officers, non-commissioned officers, event staff, security personnel, and cadets directing the event. Following the ceremony, shuttle bus transportation will be available from Michie Stadium to all major parking lots. The shuttle will run a continuous loop to these stops until approximately 6 p.m. For our ADA guests and those with limited mobility, transportation is available at Gate 7 outside the southwest corner of the stadium to F Lot. Be courteous and cautious as you leave the stadium. Bar pinning ceremonies begin at 2 p.m. Finally, we want to ensure everyone has the opportunity to enjoy today's ceremony. As a courtesy, we ask that you remain considerate of those around you as you take pictures or video. We would also like to remind you that Michie Stadium is a non-smoking, non-vaping, non-smokeless tobacco facility, and to silence your cell phones during the ceremony. We thank you for your understanding. Following these important guidelines will ensure everyone has a great experience today at the United States Military Academy. In just a few moments, the class of 2024 will march into the stadium from the east side of the field. The 1st and 2nd regiments will enter on the north side of the stadium, and the 3rd and 4th regiments will enter on the south side of the stadium. When today's ceremony is complete, please remain in your seat until the official party has departed the area. We appreciate your cooperation in this matter. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Michie Stadium here at West Point.
Have you heard about Ryoko Pro? This is the cutting-edge portable Wi-Fi hotspot that people wish they found out about sooner. With this pocket Wi-Fi, you can simply stay connected whether you're working, traveling, or simply on the go. But why should your internet be overpriced, unreliable, full of hidden fees, and riddled with poor coverage when a modern, affordable solution is reshaping the industry as we speak? Introducing Ryoko Pro, the revolutionary portable Wi-Fi device that provides reliable, high-speed internet globally. Ryoko Pro's advanced features make it a game-changer in 8 distinct ways. 1. With state-of-the-art chip technology, Ryoko Pro delivers a fast, stable 150 megabytes per second connection no matter where you are. Say goodbye to weak and unsecured Wi-Fi at hotels or coffee shops. 2. American
I just don't want him to.
Hey husbands, Valentine's Day is coming, and if you've found the love of your life, get her this.
How to take a freezing 43-degree room and turn it into a comfortable 73 degrees in under 5 minutes. This aerospace engineer just figured out how to heat homes for practically zero cost, and it's already making standard heaters obsolete. A report on energy use from just last year showed that electric baseboard heaters can raise your monthly energy bills by up to 40% during winter months. That's because they rely on outdated, inefficient energy technology that sucks up more power and requires more time to heat the same space. It wasn't until 2024 that this aerospace engineer came up with a permanent solution, a powerful space heater that can warm a 1,000 square foot room from a chilly 43 degrees to a cozy 73 degrees in minutes for almost zero cost. It's called Top Heat, a device that rapidly heats rooms using only 10% of the energy required by electric baseboard heaters. Energy specialists and money-savvy homeowners are obsessed with Top Heat for a few really important reasons. Top Heat uses the Pascal principle to create a continuous heating loop that recycles warm air so that no energy is wasted. In controlled tests, it heated rooms from 35 degrees to 75 degrees in just 3 minutes while using only 135 watts of power. During a recent live demo at a tech expo, Top Heat stunned the audience by heating a 1,000 square foot room from 50 degrees Fahrenheit to a cozy 73 degrees Fahrenheit in under 90 seconds, all while using 90% less energy than regular home heaters. Its compact and lightweight design makes it easy to move from room to room. It's also easy for anyone to use. Just plug it into any standard power outlet, use the digital display to set the temperature you want, and it begins heating immediately. Top Heat features a high-quality HEPA air filter that captures 99.9% of airborne bacteria and mold spores, maintaining a clean and safe environment for your family during the winter months. It's perfect for turbo heating bedrooms, living rooms, kitchens, and workplaces up to 1,000 square feet. Built in the U.S. from premium components that are locally sourced, it offers durability that lasts for years without any special maintenance necessary. Just plug it into any power outlet, adjust the temperature, and this cordless warm air blaster will heat any room in a matter of minutes for pennies per day. And because it works quietly at under 30 decibels, it won't affect your daily activities or sleep. So if you'd like one, we've got a special announcement for you. Only the viewers of this video will receive a unique 60% discount on their Top Heat today. That's 60% off, along with a 90-day money-back guarantee. That's 3 whole months. So click the link below and visit the official website. And to distance Top Heat from cheap copycats on Temu and AliExpress, this product isn't available in any retail stores or even on Amazon. It's available only through this link, and this exclusive deal is available for just a limited time. The demand is picking up fast, so act now before it's too late. Click the link below and claim your 60% discount. The clock is ticking, so what are you waiting for? You're going to love it.
These mushrooms make you feel better. Like a lot better. These mushrooms help you focus while lowering stress, keeping you calm. But
Class, attention. Center, face. Take seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, today the West Point class of 1974 will present commemorative second lieutenant bars to members of the class of 2024 as they take their place in the long gray line. The class of 1974, which just celebrated its 50th class reunion here at West Point, has developed a special relationship with the class of 2024. Since June 2019, members of the class of 1974 have engaged with and supported the class of 2024 every step of the way from our day to graduation. The cadet phase of bonding and mentorship between these two classes culminates today when the class of 1974 presents a set of second lieutenant bars engraved with 74-24. The representatives of the class of 1974 presenting the bars have distinguished records of service to the armed forces and the nation during times of war and in peace. I will introduce them to you now. Seated on the north side of the dais, to your left, Lieutenant General Gary J. Anderson, U.S. Army retired, and Colonel Gregory C. Gardner, U.S. Army retired. Seated on the south side of the dais, to your right, Mr. Stephen D. Marino and Colonel John R. Martin, U.S. Army retired. Gentlemen, we welcome you back to attend this special graduation ceremony. It is a pleasure and honor to have you here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the class of 1974 and their outstanding dedication to the class of 2024.
It's a shame that so many people gain weight with metformin, especially when a homemade trick lowers blood sugar levels in just a few days. What if I told you there's a homemade way to easily restore healthy blood sugar levels? Well, there is. Try this simple 10-second ritual to reset your blood sugar every night before bed. Now, every human has about 5 liters of blood in their body. This blood carries sugar and important nutrients to different parts of the body. Normally, the pancreas produces insulin to remove sugar from the bloodstream, storing it in muscles, organs, and fat.
Ladies and gentlemen, and members of the class of 2024, just as the long gray line represents the connection of all graduates throughout the Academy's storied history, today's faculty processional recognizes the dedication and academic excellence of all United States Military Academy faculty, both past and present. Please welcome representatives of the faculty of the United States Military Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the platform our distinguished guests. United States Congressman from the state of Arkansas and West Point Board of Visitors Chairman, the Honorable Steve Womack. United States Representative for New York's 18th Congressional District and West Point Class of 2004, the Honorable Pat Ryan. The Commandant of Cadets, Major General Lori L. Robinson. The Dean of the Academic Board, Brigadier General Shane R. Reeves. The Deputy Athletics Director, Military, Colonel Gretchen Nunez. The Senior Advisor for Character Integration, Dr. Jeff Peterson. The West Point Chief of Staff, Colonel Con Deep. The United States Corps of Cadets Command Sergeant Major Robert T. Craven. Members of the Academic Board and other senior academy leaders.
What if I told you there is no such thing as no internet? This brand new portable Wi-Fi router provides more features than traditional internet services.
Can age spots be removed? Absolutely. Age spots are not actually caused by aging per se. They're not caused by the sun. They're actually a combination of the short
There's this new battery-operated power washer, and it's got the cleaning power of a military-grade water cannon. It's called the EasyJet Hydro Washer. What makes this
Sound attention.
Staff, attention. Class, attention.
Dais, attention. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the entrance of the official party.
Class, present arms.
Dais, present arms.
Staff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 25th Secretary of the Army, the Honorable Christine E. Wormuth. The 41st Chief of Staff of the Army, General Randy A. George. And the 61st Superintendent of the United States Military Academy, Lieutenant General Stephen W. Gilland. Ladies and gentlemen, the 46th President of the United States of America, Joe Biden.
Staff, order, arms. Class, order, arms. Uncover.
Dais, order, arms. Dais, uncover.
Staff, uncover.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the invocation by Father Matt Palikowski.
Almighty God, we live in interesting times, which we seem to have seen before. 100 days ago, General Martin Dempsey noted uncanny similarities between 1974 and 2024. Tensions within our society, threats from without, and so prophetically declared that this class's motto, like none before, reverently dictates what we want them to be, what they believe they can be, what the world needs them to be. So while this COVID class came of age, needing 3 R days to report to the cadet in the red sash, taking classes on teams, kidnapping goats and screaming in the night, beyond the walls of West Point, totalitarians invade their neighbors, endanger peace, and spew hatred here at home. And yet, God, you are the light of the world, and you make all things new. In this present darkness, we see glimmers of light, but none so bright as this class you've collected for a time such as this, when bold and brazen strength of character is needed to lead and inspire our army and our nation. And so, Almighty God, this morning our prayers go up like none before, that you grace these ceremonies of our class of 2024. Amen.
Dais, take seats.
Staff, recover.
Please be seated.
Class, take seats. Staff, dismissed.
Girl, I can't stop thinking about what happened to my husband after he tried that trick. You won't believe it.
Tell me, what happened?
So, it's actually funny, but ever since he started using a simple 15-second salt trick, our life has changed. Last night, he stayed firm for over 2 hours. 2 hours, girl. And I woke up barely able to sit on the toilet.
Wait, are you serious? What trick is that?
It's real. He watched a video by a guy named Richard, a former owner of a male nightclub, where the guys used this to last for hours with multiple clients. The secret? It's 2 simple powdered ingredients you can buy at Walmart for less than $2. I wish I had discovered this earlier because our marriage was on the brink of falling apart, but now my husband takes me to the heights of pleasure every night in incredible ways until I beg for mercy. This trick changed everything.
I can't believe it. Is it dangerous for your health?
Of course not. It's completely natural, easy to prepare, and starts working in just 15 minutes. With just a pinch of salt and a quick trip to the store, you've got everything you need. It's so discreet I didn't even realize when he started using it. This trick makes 20-year-olds look weak compared to my husband. Next time, I'll probably need to buy more sheets because ours are always soaked.
And how can I get my husband to learn this too?
There's a 3-minute viral video circulating among men that teaches the step-by-step recipe. Back then, my husband paid $97 to a big name in adult films, Johnny Sins, to access the instructional video where he demonstrates how to prepare this trick that he uses before filming. It definitely saved our relationship, so I feel it's only fair for everyone to have free access to it. I asked my husband for the video link and placed it here on the blue Learn More button that should be appearing on your screen now. Just click and watch. But make sure you're in a private place because the video contains some spicy scenes.
Military Academy, Lieutenant General Stephen W. Gilland.
Mr. President, Congressman Womack, Congressman Ryan, Secretary Wormuth, General George, distinguished guests and alumni, teammates, family and friends, good morning and welcome to West Point and your United States Military Academy. On behalf of the entire West Point team, we are honored to have you here today to celebrate these 1,036 outstanding cadets of the class of 2024 as they graduate and commission as the newest officers and leaders of character in our Army. First, a very special welcome to the parents, grandparents, siblings, families, and friends of our graduates who are here today. A very special welcome and thank you for the love, support, and encouragement you have given them along their journey at the United States Military Academy. I'd like to acknowledge the members of the 50-year affiliate class for our graduating class, the Pride of the Corps class of 1974. Thank you all for gripping hands with these new leaders over the past 4 years. We are grateful for your support and mentorship to them and for showing them the connectivity and the strength of the long gray line. Developing leaders takes a village, and we thank you all for being part of our village these past 4 years. Class of 2024, like none before, congratulations and well done. Today, your cadet experience may come to an end, but it really marks a milestone in your personal journey as you assume the mantle of leadership as officers in the United States Army. We know you all are looking forward to what's ahead, moving, living on your own. Some of you are getting married in the next few days. However, I would ask you to take a moment to reflect on these last 4 years here. Think about all the opportunities and experiences you've had and the challenges you've overcome on the road to becoming a leader of character. Think about all the hard work, maybe some blood, a lot of sweat, as well as grit, toughness, determination, and a continual pursuit of excellence. Think about the friends you've made and the relationships developed, the camaraderie with teammates, the tax instructors, coaches, maybe some old grads who encouraged and mentored you, and the families and the family members and the friends who supported you. Take a moment to appreciate, thank all the people who have helped you get here, to be grateful for those experiences and opportunities that have helped shape you these past 4 years. As you pursue this journey as a leader of character, remember that this is about the responsibility of service, both to country and to others. It is about challenging yourself and others to be better teammates, better officers, better leaders of character. It starts with you each and every day. It's also about the responsibility of leadership as Army officers, your responsibility to support and defend the Constitution, your responsibility to be standard bearers, to lead by example, to embody what right looks like, and most importantly, your responsibility, your obligation to the citizens of our nation and to our soldiers, America's sons and daughters, your obligation to give them your very best leadership every day. Also take a moment to reflect and understand what it means to be a graduate of the United States Military Academy. People expect more from you. Our nation expects more from you. You represent this institution and the United States Army. You will grip hands with generations past and present, leaders of character who have answered their nation's call to serve, guided by the Army values and the ideals, duty, honor, country. Just as they have inspired in you, you will now, in turn, inspire future generations. Class of 2024, you are ready to face the challenges that await you, I have no doubt. Prepared to live honorably, lead honorably, and demonstrate excellence in all you do. Congratulations and Godspeed to all of you. Mr. President, Madam Secretary, General George, on behalf of all your teammates at the United States Military Academy, it's an honor to present this outstanding class to you this morning as our nation's newest leaders of character.
For anyone struggling with high blood sugar, do not drink cold water. Did you know type 2 diabetes is a completely reversible condition? You may not know this, but the biological reason why people struggle with type 2 has nothing to do with...
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce this morning's commencement speaker, the 46th President of the United States, President Joe Biden.
Thank you. General Galland, Secretary Wormuth, General George, members of Congress. And by the way, one of the members of Congress up here, I'm flying up with him. He's bragging about being from this district and maybe graduated from this academy. Stand up, Ryan. Stand up, Ryan. Fellow graduate, right there. Faculty, staff, soldiers, officers, family, and friends, most of all, West Point class of 2024. In 1776, British forces had driven General Washington's army out of New York City. The British Navy dominated the coast of New England. If they could control the Hudson, they could cut colonies in half, divide and conquer. A classic strategy. But General Washington saw it coming. He knew there was a place on the Hudson where the river bent with a plateau overhead. The Americans placed artillery batteries along the river, stretched an iron chain across the water, and built a fort on a plain called West Point. West Point, George Washington said. George Washington said West Point was the key of America. He was right. The British never captured the Hudson. They failed to divide and conquer us. And a few years later, they surrendered at the Battle of Yorktown. You got it, man. Most powerful empire in the world defeated by an army of ordinary people driven by the sacred cause of freedom. And I might add, you're about to become full-time members of the most honorable and the most consequential fighting force in the history of the world. That's not hyperbole, of the world. That's the truth. Ever since, men and women of West Point have stayed true to this mission. And today, 1,036 graduates of the class of 2024 will join the long gray line that has never failed us and never, ever will. Together, you survived the beast barracks and countless hours of PT. You completed rigorous academics at America's first, toughest engineering school in the country. You met the highest standards of discipline. And of course, no one's perfect. Even Ulysses S. Grant and Dwight D. Eisenhower are written up from time to time. You know, I'm not kidding. When they were cadets here at West Point, if that sounds familiar to you, maybe I can help you today. In keeping with a long-standing tradition, as Commander-in-Chief, I absolve all cadets on restriction for minor conduct offenses. you have any questions, the superintendent can clarify what minor means. Of course, your time here wasn't all difficult. The class did plenty of celebrating. Every time you beat Navy. Now look, lots of West Point classes have some wins over Navy, but not every class over 4 years period beats Navy 51 times. As they say in Delaware, you've done good. A few weeks ago, I was honored to present the Commander-in-Chief Trophy to the Black Knights at the White House. I told them I don't take sides, but my son Bo was a decorated major in the United States Army. He spent a year in Iraq, and he always made it clear who he expected the family to root for in the game in Philadelphia. Parenthetically, I was appointed by the fellow I ran against when I was 29 years old to the Naval Academy. I was one of 10. I wanted to play football. And the day I was supposed to go down for the interview, a classmate of mine who was also one of the 10 appointed to be chosen from, named Steve Dunning, came to pick me up. And I had found out 2 days earlier they had a quarterback named Roger Staubach and a halfback named Joe Bellino. I said, oh, I'm not going there. I went to Delaware. Not a joke. And by the way, that same fellow was a wonderful man. In our last debate, when I was 29 years old, the first question he was asked at the debate was, do you have any regrets, Senator Boggs? He said, no. Then we came to the very end of the debate where I spoke and then he was to conclude. He stood up and he said, you know, I was asked whether I had any regrets. I said no, but I have one. Had Joe Biden gone to the Naval Academy when I appointed him, he'd still have 7 months left on and wouldn't be able to run. Cadets, as proud as your country is today, your family's even prouder. At our day, 4 years ago, because of the pandemic, they could not spend the day on post. It was a challenging way to begin the West Point experience. So I'm thrilled today so many of your loved ones get to see you here. To everyone who helped raise these remarkable young people, this is your day as well, because we know, as the English poet John Milton wrote, they also serve who only stand and wait. Cadets, it's time for you to stand up now and thank your parents. Stand up.
Drinking warm water before bed balances blood sugar levels and reverses type 2. Thousands of people are apparently regaining control of their blood sugar every night as they sleep by adding one unusual ingredient to a glass of warm water before bed. If you're type 2 or pre-diabetic, struggling to lose weight, stressing over constant monitoring, or just sick of feeling tired all the time, then pay close attention, because a recent study out of a top German university suggests that high blood sugar levels
Turn and thank them. You owe them big. The class of 24, this is an extraordinary group. You include the Army's all-time home run leader, athletes who've swum laps around Manhattan Island, which I can never quite figure out, and the son of an Iraqi interpreter of American forces, one of your class's 2 Rhodes Scholars. You hail from all 50 states and 12 countries. Some of you are third-generation West Pointers. Others are the first in your family to join the U.S. Armed Forces. At least one of you has a twin brother graduating from Annapolis this year. I tell you what, I want to be at that family reunion. Every time you show up at the Army-Navy game, I don't know how the hell you're going to do it, but at any rate. Look, I wish I could praise every single cadet one by one because you deserve it. You make our entire nation proud, and that's not hyperbole, you do. As your commander-in-chief, let me say again, congratulations, you've earned every bit of what you're going to get today. Look, the motto of this class, like none before, was an appropriate choice for your class because you're graduating into a world, as a student of history, I can tell you, like none before. I've been a senator since I was 29 years old, never left government. And ladies and gentlemen, the world is not only changing rapidly, it's also a pace of change is accelerating. And the range of missions that our servicemen are carrying out are like none before as well. There's never been a time in history when we've asked our military to do so many different things in so many different places around the world, all at the same time. Right now, American soldiers are supporting brave Ukrainians in their fight for freedom. Our soldiers are working around the clock to keep munitions and equipment moving by land, sea, and air. They're training Ukrainians in how to use advanced weapon systems like HIMARS, Patriots, and Abrams tanks. And they're sharing lessons in tactical combat, casualty care with Ukrainian medics and surgeons. There are no American soldiers at war in Ukraine. I'm determined to keep it that way. But we are standing strong with Ukraine, and we will stand with them. We're standing against a man who I've known well for many years, a brutal tyrant. We may not, we will not walk away. Putin was certain that NATO would fracture. I met with him right after being elected president, right after I was sworn in, and we talked about this very issue. In the fall, he decided to, look, I shouldn't get into this probably. It gets me a little excited. But Putin was certain that NATO would fracture. I said to him in Switzerland that you want the Finlandization of Ukraine. You're going to get the Finlandization, you're going to get the NATOization of Europe. He had a brazen vision, which we stepped up and stopped. Instead, today, the greatest defense alliance in the history of the world, stronger than ever. Finland and Sweden are our newest members, and they're tough. In the Middle East, while we conduct urgent diplomacy to secure immediate ceasefire that brings hostages home, our Army and Navy have deployed a temporary pier on the Mediterranean in record time to increase life-saving aid to the Palestinians. The U.S. Air Force has conducted food drops, delivering tens of thousands of meals to the people of Gaza. In the face of Iran's recent unprecedented attack on Israel, we brought partners together, including Arab nations, to repel the sustained assault. The man running the operation on the ground, General Eric Kurilla, head of U.S. Central Command, West Point, 88. General Kurilla did a superb job. I was in the Situation Room with our national security team. He was on the screen from the region. He knew the attack was coming, but we weren't sure precisely when it would begin. Then at 6:34 p.m., the general said to me, "Mr. President, we just got multiple ballistic missile launches from Iran toward Israel." 6 minutes later, he said there are 30 missiles in the air. 4 minutes after that, he said there's 75 missiles in the air. Then he said over 100 missiles in the air. Under incredible pressure, General Kurilla and the Combined Joint Task Force performed exceptionally from sea, air, and bases nearby. Thanks to the 99% of the missiles and drones of Iran never reached their targets because of the quality of our forces. We swiftly ended.
It's a surprising reason people were healthier in the 70s. Chuck and I were both around in the 70s.
Yeah.
People just looked healthier back then. If you look at a photo of people at the beach in the 1970s and
we swiftly ended what could have been a devastating attack, and we de-escalated the conflict when it easily could have gone the other way. On the other side of the world, in the Indo-Pacific, we deepened our alliances. We've created new ones like AUKUS, our new strategic partnership with Australia and the United Kingdom, or the trilateral cooperation we forged with Japan and the Republic of Korea that no one thought was possible. Two of our allies cooperating on strategic defense thanks to our leadership. We've begun the new trilateral partnership with Japan and the Philippines as well. We elevated the Quad together with Japan, India, and Australia to advance free, open, secure, and prosperous Indo-Pacific. We're standing up for peace and stability across the Taiwan Straits. We depended on our strategic partnership with Vietnam. I wonder if the classes of '74 here today could have imagined that they were sitting where you were at the same time and during Vietnam. The upshot of all this, across vastly different regions and very different challenges, our women and men in uniform are hard at work, strengthening our alliances, because no country has allies like ours, investing in deterrence, so anyone who thinks they can threaten us thinks again, defending our values by standing up to tyrants and safeguarding the peace by protecting freedom and openness. Thanks to the U.S. Armed Forces, we're doing what only America can do. As the indispensable nation, the world's only superpower, and the leading democracy in the world. Never forget, America is the strongest when we lead not only by our example of our power, but by the power of our example. You can clap for that. I want to mention one additional way we made progress. Every member of our armed forces must always be safe and respected in the ranks. For the first time in nearly a decade, rates of sexual assault and sexual harassment have gone down across the active duty forces. It's long past time to end the scourge of sexual violence in the military, once and for all, and we can do this. Cadets, make no mistake, there remains a hard power world. You can't draw any other conclusion when powerful nations try to coerce their neighbors or terrorists attempt evil plots. That's why I'm making historic investments in our military, overhauling our defense industrial base. For decades, America has had the most powerful military in the world. And that happens because we choose to make it happen. I have always been willing to use force when required to protect our nation, our allies, our core interests. And when anyone targets American troops, we will deliver justice to them. That happened earlier this year when 3 heroic members of the U.S. Army Reserve were killed in an unmanned drone attack in northeast Jordan. In response, we launched dozens of successful airstrikes against Iran-backed militants, and we'll never forget to honor the memory of those warriors who gave their lives in the fight against terrorism. Cadets, West Point has made you leaders of character. In minutes, you'll be United States Army officers. In time, some of you will serve in powerful roles at headquarters, the Pentagon, even in the White House, to confront challenges a previous generation of soldiers couldn't imagine. When that happens, hold fast to your values you learned here at West Point. Duty, honor, country. Hold fast to your honor code, which says, quote, "We will not lie, steal, or cheat, nor tolerate those who do," end of quote. And above all, hold fast to your oath. On your very first day at West Point, you raised your right hands and took an oath, not to a political party, not to a president, but to the Constitution of the United States of America, against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
你看，我们现在在这个直播间当中，我马上要开始一场很重要的直播。现在我要走过去，我的同事已经在那边等着我。
Members of the long gray line have given their lives for that Constitution. They have fought to defend the freedoms that it protects, the right to vote, the right to worship, the right to raise your voice in protest. They have saved and sacrificed to ensure, as President Lincoln said, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth. West Pointers know better than anyone. Freedom is not free. It requires constant vigilance. And from the very beginning, nothing is guaranteed about our democracy in America. Every generation has an obligation to defend it, to protect it, to preserve it, to choose it. Now is your turn. Remember what over 1,000 graduates of West Point wrote to the class of 2020 4 years ago. The oath you've taken here, quote, has no expiration date, they said. Not for you, not for your country. It's important to your nation, now as it ever been. Keep it, honor it, and live it. Cadets, let me close with this. In the early days of our nation, as General Washington said, West Point was the key of America. Today, you're still the key because of your commitment to protect what makes America, America. We're unique in the world. We're the only country in the world founded on an idea. Other countries are founded based on geography, ethnicity, religion, or other attributes, but we're the only one founded on an idea, not figuratively, literally. And the idea is we're all created equal, deserve to be treated equally throughout our lives. But ideas need defenders to make them real. That's what you, the class of 2024, are all about. Defenders of freedom, champions of liberty, guardians, and I mean this, guardians of American democracy. And just as this historic institution helped make America free over 2 centuries ago, and just as generations of West Point graduates have kept us free through every challenge and danger, you must keep us free at this time, like none before. I know you can, I know you will, for we are the United States of America, and there's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. May God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please remain standing for the presentation of the class gift. The class president, Cadet Gary Thomas Ward III from Jasper, Alabama, will present a panoramic photo of the class of 2024 to the president.
President Biden, on behalf of the class of 2024, please accept this class picture as a token of our appreciation for your commencement address today. Thank you, Mr. President.
I will hang it proudly in the White House.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please remain standing for the singing of The Corps. A cherished West Point song, it is second in importance only to the alma mater. The Corps was first sung at the graduation ceremony in 1911.
Class, attention.
Deus, attention.
The Corps, the Corps, the Corps, the Corps bareheaded saluted with eyes up, thanking our God that we of the Corps are treading where they attention, while we wait for their passing tread. The core of today we salute you, the core of an earlier day we salute. We follow close order behind you, where you have pointed the way. We salute the long gray line of us stretches through the years of century toll, and the last one feels to the marrow the grip of your far-off hold. Grip hands with us now, though we see not. Grip hands with the strength in our hearts, as the long line stiffens and straightens with the thrill that your presence imparts. Grip hands, though it be from the shadows, as we swear as you dare or living or dying to honor the core and the core and the core.
Dais, take seats.
Class, take seats.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dean of the Academic Board, Brigadier General Shane R. Reeves.
Class of 2024, your education has prepared you to be a leader of character, sworn to uphold the values embodied in our Constitution. So, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present these graduates and recommend each as worthy of the Bachelor of Science degree. The President of the United States will present diplomas to those cadets awarded summa cum laude designation, class valedictorian, cadet first captain, class president, and the Army Athletic Association trophy winners. Will the members of the class of 2024 now come forward to receive their diplomas? Congratulations.
Madison? Oh my god. I'm like a little shaky.
I'm about to get on a call and tell my best friend that her and I are both going to be part of a Kate Spade campaign.
Gianna's coming home any minute now. This is going to be the biggest surprise. So I have two surprises.
Gonna go do a whole campaign shoot.
Wait, what?
Madison Beer is also joining the call because she is going to be doing the campaign.
Skylar A. Choff, valedictorian and top cadet. Martane J. Vandewall, first captain and brigade commander. Gary Thomas Ward III, Class President. Aurelie C. Migaud, Army Athletic Trophy winner. Benjamin K. Pazook, Army Athletic Trophy winner. Daniel J. Vrablik. Alec R. Wells. Madeline G. Lencart. Aiden O. Hopping. Calvin Liu. Benjamin D. Timyen. Alexis H. Bradstreet. Andrew D. Medrano. Elizabeth D. Ake. Anusha S. Packham. Gunnar L. Daniels. Tobias S. Hild. Jeremiah D. Phillips. Owen X. Coster. Catherine E. Hebert. Anna Hung. Jacob H. Felker. Rachel L. Redvensky.
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the Bearskin Tactical Hoodie 4.0.
Haley R. Pott. Gavin J. Linus. Trenton R. Douthwaite. Eric J. Liu. Christopher J. White. Carly A. Wolfell. John E. Byers. Levi H. Bell. Uta A. Givens. Jackson T. Wozniak. Charles V. Wheaton. Andrew Zhang. Brian C. Lunn. Madison E. Cusano. Cooper E. Klein. Michael P. Rooney, Jr. Penny Zhang. Alexander R. Roos. Creighton T. Morgenfeld. Phoebe S. Zhu. Nathan A. Lucas. Jacques L. Schold. Jasmine S. Talley. Daniel R. Woolsey. Ethan A. Fleggy. Isabella G. Sullivan. Carter J. Sample. Jacob R. Quanbeck. Fahad B. Abdul Razak. Caroline T. Althouse. Hollis J. Fitzgerald. Robert J. Murphy, Jr. Jacob V. Woodruff. Dylan K. Van Note. Samantha M. Shepard Moore. Michael J. O'Connor. Cameron J. Hicks. Maximilian Renfro. Aiden B. Griggs.
How to store and sort all your photos and videos in seconds. No computer knowledge required. This tiny device can safely back up and store thousands of pictures and videos in a matter of seconds. Why can't we just guarantee that our photos and videos, our most cherished moments, will always be protected? Why can't we just press a button, save everything, and never worry about it again? It's a good question, right? Especially when you consider how easy it is to charge your smartphone by simply plugging it into an outlet, or how quickly we can turn on the TV with just the press of a button. Crashes, accidental deletions, theft, or even losing your phone can mean losing years of memories.
Mr. President, sir.
The 1st Regiment, Joshua D. Osborne.
The 3rd Regiment, Jair A. Alford.
Mava E. Badio.
Salim A. Ali.
Bruce W. Bannister, Jr.
Charles J. Batkin.
Logan D. Brown.
Cameron A. Beckford.
Seth H. Brown.
Becca Bakaia.
Isabel C. Crandall.
Porter J. Buxton.
David A. Escada.
David P. Cadigan.
Brandon C. Gibson.
Hollister C. Chapman.
Luke P. Luskin.
Berkeley K. Cohen.
Brennan J. McAllister.
Colin T. Doherty.
Jackson P. McDermott.
Gabrielle R. Fisher.
Matthew C. Mullering, Jr.
Brady P. Foisey.
Maximilian J. Nalepa.
Julia R. Goroyak.
Maxwell C. Onaga.
Abraham H. Johnson.
Lucas W. H. Pattison.
Ethan H. Linovich.
Rosaline A. Petrella.
Rachel E. McLeary.
Matthew W. Pittman.
John F. Morocco.
Natani P. Randall.
Walter T. Pack, Jr.
Jake T. Riva.
Jackson A. Powell.
Isaiah C. Rodriguez.
Johan Pretorius.
Dawson D. Steck.
Joshua C. Rui.
Tanner M. Thornton.
Aaron R. Sachs.
Curtis Y. Sy.
Sydney E. Shimak.
Kyle R. Wallace.
Jack C. Simpson.
Eric T. Zhu.
Cameron A. Smith.
Minso Yang.
Evan H. Symes.
Andrew F. Adenowin.
Boaz F. Turner.
Samaje T. Antley.
Thomas T. Vo.
James R. Baker.
Matthew D. Williams.
James E. Bellato.
Joseph C. Barnes.
Robert C. Barry.
Daniel J. Beck.
Dayton M. Baugh.
Annika M. Benson.
Drew J. Clement.
Ethan W. Bremner.
Jordan D. Corpuz.
Holden C. Burns.
Matthew K. DeFreitas.
Madison J. Cooper.
Ashton T. Gaines.
Dylan J. Dennis.
Ezra A. Garris.
Jasper T. Doyle III.
Ann C. Hayes.
Ian W. Enzer.
Jungmin Wong.
Erica S. Esterly.
Vesa Ibrahim.
Andrew A. Fergus.
Cody J. Lamanak.
Jackson R. Filipowitz.
Morgan J. Mavoides.
Mackenzie L. Ireland.
Jody M. McKendry.
Kaylee G. Laporte.
Mackenzie N. Muse.
Brandon A. Liu.
Evan J. Overholser.
Alexander M. Meredith.
Nicholas M. Puig.
Alexander S. Meredith.
Lily J. Schur.
Ryan S. Mitchell.
Shane M. Sunday.
Amon J. Mott.
Daniel M. Tabaz.
Jalen E. Rainey.
Alexander N. Tucker.
Douglas A. Reynolds.
Christopher J. Anderson.
Leger S. Rogier.
Joshua L. Blackman.
Elijah I. Ruiz.
Brandon A. Buckle.
Anthony S. Seymour.
William D.C. Butt X.
Zachary C. Shaver.
Christopher W. Chen.
Brooke R. Stratman.
Catherine M. Cornett.
Nicholas P. Vargas.
Adam A. Elamati.
Zach A. Vernier.
Kenneth R. Gentry.
Robert C. Allen.
Melanie L. George.
Muhammad Shami bin Haji Kumaladin.
Luke R. Gelati.
Olivia A. Brown.
Hayward G. Hudson IV.
Keaton C. Detweiler.
Jason D. Ingersoll.
Christina H. Ellis.
Benjamin L. Jackson.
Talon D. Estes.
Mackenzie M. Carnig.
Joshua P. Gilliard.
Reevely G. Kazee.
Eric C. Haluska.
Taylor N. Cracker.
Graham S. Hendrickson.
Jack G. May III.
Cameron D. Harold.
Brock T. McDade.
Austin W. Hill.
Logan A. Melendez.
Judah D. Johnson.
Pierce E. Mao.
Eugene Lee.
Patrick Oglesby.
Alexander D. Liebelt.
Maya Z. Payton.
Tristan L. McKenzie.
Asia M. Salas.
Martin Ocampo.
Nana O. Sarpong.
Victor I. Olawale Aponpa.
Dylan P. Sheehy.
Jordan T. Rife.
Dylan R. Sheriff.
Natalie A. Russo.
Ian C. Spencer.
Samuel J. Ruda Jr.
Audrey N. Spiker.
Atif Sakazwe.
Christopher R. Turco.
Nathaniel P. Smith.
Brendan M. Wright.
Michael C. Tangrady.
Janice N. Zapata.
Dominic A. Tianga.
Benjamin E. Baumgardner.
Mario H. Trevino.
Avery I. Bell.
Savannah C. Weston.
Cole P. Biggins.
Sebastian B. Wilkinson.
Jared S. Cross.
Michael C. Canistra.
Alana M. Cutler.
Katarina Kluki.
Devin M. Dorino.
Jasmine F. Coe.
Abigail M. Gash.
Adam M. Eckstein. Adrian V. Enescu.
Samuel H. Greenberg.
Robert H. Espy III.
Jawong Jong.
Jackson S. Everett.
Skylar M. Johnston.
Nicholas M. Frazier.
Joshua Coe.
Jessica S. Harvey.
Cale J. Lehman.
Montrell E. Jackson.
Nathaniel C. Lumpkin.
Rich R. Jewin.
Devario J. Marzetti.
Minsock J. Lee.
Jonathan M. McGuire.
Connor R. Leggett.
Enrique D. Mendoza.
Cole E. McKenzie.
Isabella E. Paulchek.
Elizabeth Megan N. Kamwa.
River G. Park.
Riley G. Parchment.
Garrett D. Pavalko.
Augustine J. Premkamore.
Nicholas J. Pearson.
Zonzel J. Prudhomme.
Patrick A. Perosi.
Melissa C. Rankle.
David W. Reagan IV.
Dylan M. Robinson.
Preston T. Randolph.
Justin A. Rodarte.
Alexandra I. Rosewitz.
Michael H. Sullivan.
Douglas C. Smith II.
Sophie G. Talkington.
Justin J. T. Porton.
Arden Uchok.
Naftali M. Tehran.
Liam P. Waldron.
Daniel H. Zhao.
Mary M. Warder.
William T. Belkey.
Brady W. Weathers.
Tatiana C. Brown.
Stephen A. Williams.
Henry Chin.
Dylan P. Amons.
Ryan R. Crystal.
John A. Beatty.
Jacques W. Combs.
Abraham W. Budge.
Jackson T. Dunn.
Nakai G. Butler.
Amy L. Ellegram.
Robert J. Collier.
Walter F. Harris III.
Chloe M. Dubrava.
Arkil D. Hill.
Adam B. Ungard.
Joseph C. Jafari.
Leighton M. Hall Croft.
Noah P. Jager.
Daphne M. Caraholius.
Thomas J. Kochever.
Benjamin Y. Lee.
Owen V. Manley.
Ian L. Leak.
Marissa A. Massey.
Aaron X. Lee.
Michael R. McFarland.
Parker R. Lantero.
Brody J. Medeiros.
Richard J. Lau Jr.
Dathan G. Mickham.
Jacob K. McDonald.
Niall S. Murphy.
Cody T. Morris.
Kai B. Nickerson.
Sean T. Murphy.
Solomon M. Scanlon.
Serena R. Narwhal.
John W. Selekowitz Jr.
Lucas K. Periscondo.
Ting Tang.
Daniel R. Penny.
Gwendolyn A. Vestal.
Michael A. Ruggieri.
Samuel J. Wesley.
Joseph M. Serrano.
Davis S. Wofford.
Mark D. Shatton.
Kevin C. Yusatepe.
Thomas H. Tan.
Artem N. Jalabin.
Trayton A. Thomas.
Jason Abbott.
Benjamin A. Turner.
Wesley T. Anderson.
Hosanna E. Tyron.
William M. Bolt.
Andrin Vucci.
Dominic A. Caron.
Carter L. Acock.
Azavesha T. Danian.
Samuel G. Baldwin.
Jack T. Dellinger.
Shayla M. Beausoleil.
Kyle A. Elbert.
Colton J. Craig.
George A. Geekus.
Tanner P. Craig.
Jacob J. Goldberg.
Jason E. Darnell.
Shane R. Hayner.
Sean K. Donnelly.
Joseph T. Hickson.
Zachary A. Elliott.
Ethan A. Jennings.
John S. Fargo II.
Alexander Jolia.
Sarah L. Fazzolari.
Evan R. Lee.
Kevin P. Grapsky.
John B. Liptak II.
Samuel Heichel.
Lauren M. Little.
Caitlin M. Holmberg.
Dominic O. Mell.
Trevor M. Kelly.
Abigail A. Milanesa.
Isaiah Loriando.
Mark L. Miller II.
Alyssa K. Lee.
Lance J. Paglinawan.
Michael E. Lenhart.
Paul T. Roberts II.
David J. Lipscomb.
Samuel T. Rothstein.
Justin I. Marr.
David A. Sharp.
Evan M. McGee.
John Shagumby.
Christian S. Moscone.
Trinity C. Stinger.
Raphael W. Nachman.
Emmanuel J. Rico Garcia.
Brianna L. Peoples.
Melinda Y. Zhang.
Tyson D. Riley.
Andrew P. Barlow.
Spencer J. Roy.
Ryan A. Rockington.
Ryan J. Schneider.
Torrin R. Christensen.
Claudia J. Siegel.
Carson S. Cox.
Lindsay R. Smith.
Margaret A. Curran.
Browning L. Benyon.
William A. Drake.
Samuel A. Bismeyer.
Charles J. Erlinson.
Lindsay C. Bordas.
Anastasia A. Fieldings.
Tyler J. Bracci.
Brandon M. Jones.
Casey L. Coletto.
Yangwon Kim.
Ludwig A. Emmerich.
Christopher T. Conan.
Robert D. Feliz.
Kyle J. Coots.
Christian D. Fry.
Caleb J. Lagasty.
Cameron V. Garrison.
Augustine J. Lopez.
John P. Gummo.
Alec S. Malikateen.
Tyler M. Harris.
Tyler J. Morris.
Daniel D. Hoffman.
Gabriel X. Neal.
Kai M. Holm.
Samuel E. Ryan.
Zoe E. Ip.
Michael J. Saju.
Caleb I. Irwin.
Caleb T. Self.
Joseph L. Kelly.
Nicole W. Wanga.
Eric M. Kim.
Sydney N. Watson.
Dylan P. Lundberg.
Micah D. Wees.
William G. Martin.
Mackenzie E. West.
Benjamin M. Milliken.
Edward J. Wolf.
Sade L. Moore.
Melanie N. Yell.
James C. Morton IV.
James R. Young.
Francis C. Perrin III.
Jacqueline A. Bishop.
Brandon L. Rohde.
Noah B. Bright.
Gabrielle T. Rueda.
Colin M. Chapman.
Patrick J. Ruther.
Mackenzie A. Courtwright.
Lizette M. Vanderwalt.
Joshua M. Sway.
Lydia R. Veen.
Declan M. Dennis.
Rhiannon M. Walton.
Israel K. Dixon.
Caroline H. On.
Cameron J. Dyke.
Sincere A. Bihagigat.
Andrew J. Ellison.
Jacob A. Brandsma.
Braden J. Galinsky.
Caleb J. Bittner.
Sean K. Hugh.
Mitchell A. Burr.
Dante P. Kelly.
Aiden B. Carr.
Roberto E. Lopez.
Matthew T. Chess.
Jabari T. Moore.
Carrie P. Colford.
Troy M. Nottigal.
Donald R. Cravens III.
Madeline C. Norris.
Outstanding. Well done.
Jackson A. Cyrillic.
Jarek J. Ochoa.
Sean M. Dennehy.
Reagan L. Overton.
Isaac M. Escapa.
John A. Perry.
Stevie K. Gary.
Go. Let's go, man.
What's your name? Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Got it.
Well done, Dean.
William C. Phillips.
Thomas E. Healy.
Ryan J. Rast.
Charles R. Hill.
Jonathan S. Ross.
Aaron D. Hoff.
Harmon R. Wamsley.
Patrick V. Junker.
Tristan G. Weaver.
Alexander G. McFarland.
William R. Baker.
Joaquim J. Madrigal.
Benjamin T. Barry.
Stephen J. Manolakis.
Josue S. Blanco.
Connor J. McElroy.
Kyle J. Bryce.
Takong M. U.
Ryan F. Bryce.
Benjamin G. Focus.
Enoch N. Crow.
Crystal M. Pichardo.
Amanda L. Dunleavy.
Olivia R. Pop.
Caden M. Ekman.
Samuel R. Proctor.
Isaiah C. Felici.
Daniel Y. Song.
James B. Flink.
Jesus Teronis III.
Jared A. Goss.
Barbara Ann N. Antwi.
Jonathan P. Guthrie.
Hannah L. Ball.
Ashley L. Hamilton.
Trayton D. Bartlett.
Joshua R. Haskins.
Reese D. Burek.
Kyle J. Lawrence.
Jacob B. Carswell.
Maximus A. Markey.
Monty A. Collins.
John R. McKinney Jr.
Dominic J. Denoto.
Travis D. Norton.
Taylor A. Driver.
Francis A. Okonski.
Cassinia L. Farrell.
Simeon O. Alawale Apampa.
Liam T. Fleming.
Drake K. Ott.
Robert R. Healy.
Caitlin G. Palian.
William R. Kaiser.
Jackson G. Pofall.
Avery J. Kimbrough.
Sarah R. Scott.
Timmy E. Kiffmiller.
Tanner J. Trowgett.
Elena R. Kispaw.
Joshua D. Van Wert.
Audrey R. Landers.
Amaya A. White.
Ryan D. Lee. Sayana K. Lopes.
The 2nd Regiment, Sean S. Altenberg.
John Quinn B. McIntyre.
Nicholas E. Atkinson.
James A. Miller.
Luciano D. Borjas.
Camden E. O'Gara.
Connor S. Chapman.
Colton D. Snodgrass.
Simon D. Dellinger.
Ian J. Tansil.
Jacob R. Faber.
Spencer T. White.
Nathaniel D. Geiger.
Joshua A. Wong.
Jonathan T. Gulak.
The 4th Regiment, Diego A. Andrade.
Sharnay L. Harmon.
Sydney I. Bender.
Ethan D. Hessen.
Caden M. Blust.
Janawu D. Jean-Baptiste.
Abigail C. Buzak.
Timothy G. Carbler.
Nicholas J. Catania.
Seaman Kim.
Connor M. Kavanaugh.
Ian C. Mickle. Timothy F. Clemens.
Eamon M. Murphy.
Arian S. Gotham.
Molly A. Murtaugh.
Jonathan P. Haley.
Hunter L. Pruitt.
Darby L. Horn.
Jaden D. Rabatin.
Congratulations. Samuel S. Hosbach.
Lionel Y. Robert.
Alexander C. Imig.
Gideon S. Rothschild.
Olivia F. Johnson.
Riley D. Strand.
Eric B. King II.
David K. Sweeten.
Ryan J. Logan.
Emma C. Taylor.
Quinn T. Moretsky.
Rahil T. Thanawala.
Craig A. Massey.
Peter J. Toth.
Emily R. Mossman.
Jerry D. Vesey III.
Kyle L. Sarazola.
Ryan Y. Yee.
Mackenzie M. Schertle.
Spencer T. Barlow.
Luke N. Siegel.
Lacey H. Bartholomew.
John M. Starkey.
Bryce E. Bauer.
Gage W. Tavares.
Andrew J. Brewster Young.
Tyler P. Wilson.
Jared T. Cordova.
Raycon J. XJ.
Richard B. Jaramillo.
Jack C. Abshire.
Holly F. Jones.
Samuel T. Andrews.
Spencer C. Jones.
Adam W. Bailing.
Daniel W. Lawrence.
Aria C. Bradley.
Andre M. Lopez.
Morgan M. Brown.
Ivy J. Mock.
Christopher M. Doyle.
Samantha L. McNaughton.
Graham N. Gist.
Jacob D. Morin.
Jordan S. Hackley.
Taylor C. O'Brien.
Quindrellin Q. Hammonds.
Richard A. Otley.
Nicholas G. Hughes.
Harley S. Patel.
Haley E. King.
Garrett D. Phillips.
Zachary N. Kirk.
Eric T. Reinhardt.
Alexander K. Klepper.
Joshua D. Santina.
Sophia R. Miklovic.
Nathan L. Segovia.
George L. Nall.
Raymond A. Shattuck.
Avery J. Patel.
David S. Shillow.
Jaya L. Penn.
Nicholas K. Stokel.
Edmundo J. Porush Jr.
James R. Wisenhunt.
Chloe M. Price.
Daniel Y. Yee.
Alexander S. Redmond.
Charlie E. Bennett.
Cyril L. Sana II.
Jacoby G. Buchanan.
Jeffrey H. Smith.
Lee C. Cooper.
Cole D. Talley.
Kevin J. Fernandez.
Elijah P. Tucker.
Kira J. Flanagan.
Laura K. Westwood Marsh.
Elijah S. Franz.
Michael R. Willicke.
Riley C. Furlong.
Jasmine W. Shin.
John C. Hammernick.
Charles N. Barzik.
Jake T. Hewart.
Shai E. Bennett.
Alec J. Jacoby.
Luke G. Brown.
Cameron R. Jones.
Rebecca E. Cook.
Samuel I. Jung.
Domenico F. Curti.
Bridget A. Canapa.
Thomas T. Deck.
Nathan Lampshire.
Avery Bree Erskine.
Mark J. Lehman.
Akaria M. Falvey.
Parker C. Lord.
Connor T. Funk.
Donald H. Mazer.
John G. Gilder.
John C. McDaniel.
Alexandria M. Goss.
James W. Pinter.
Carlos A. Gutierrez.
Jack L. Raditz.
Ellis C. Hatfield.
Cameron D. Riddle.
Emma L. Haynes.
Joel A. Rubin.
Stephen M. Keys.
Jeannie A. Skidmore.
Samuel C. Kim.
John B. Thomas.
Connor L. Lane.
Peter J. Wang.
Clifford P. McKinney IV.
Tyson A. Welch.
Peyton S. Mercer.
Weiling Zhang.
Jacob L. Moon.
Colton A. Berkowitz.
Samuel R. Myers.
Olivia C. Brennan.
Boris Nicholas Paul.
Isabella D. Shiriko.
Luke C. Peterson.
Trevor J. Croft.
Kaylee J. Ragazzini.
Samantha A. Dainty.
Juan L. Rodriguez.
Andy I. Disneys.
Gavin L. Scampgross.
Kayla J. Edwards.
Tejan I. Spoor.
Tyler W. Einoff.
Selvin M. Williams.
Benedict E. Fazer.
Nicholas C. Adams.
Timothy J. Fowler.
Zachary T. Bone.
Grant J. Johnson.
Savannah D. Bray.
Andrew M. Kim.
Edward F. Buck III.
Gregory C. Keys, Jr.
Jacob F. Bukowski.
Eric Lara.
Tristan A. Busamas.
Angus C. McLaughlin.
Chase A. Campbell.
Ijan C. Marshall.
Connor M. Cherpesky.
John E. Mays II.
James A. Charlo.
Patrick J. Mullen.
Michael J. Clementson.
David M. Nakasone.
Brennan L. Colvin.
Gabriel S. Nelson.
Thomas F. DiMarisco.
Trenton A. Tom.
Bryce C. DiGiacinto.
Camden J. Wilkinson.
Jacob C. Dursky.
Thomas H. Woodbury.
Stephen E. Graver.
Gavin E. Abrick.
Alyssa M. Hershey.
Jasmine J. Alderman.
Henry J. Hoberling.
Aiden J. Baum.
Sylvie J. Imrem.
Jalen D. Caldwell.
Zachary R. Lazanik.
Garrett T. Chrisman.
Joshua A. Ligenfelter.
Christian A. Dionisio.
Andrew Y. Liu.
Matthew A. Dove.
Terrion Lowry.
Benjamin J. Dubetsky.
Joseph R. Mallon.
Trevor N. Finan.
Bo G. Parker II.
Maximilian T. Hodgson.
Isabel M. Petrin.
Joseph A. Holland.
Christian J. Sarlito.
Riley C. Hoyes.
Hamza A. Shihata.
Paul W. Johnson.
Jennifer A. Taylor.
Milton L. Jones.
Emily G. Vanderplug.
Hudson T. Maisie.
Samuel F. Acock.
Nolan P. Murphy.
Austin J. Burns.
John R. Nicholson III.
Zoe C. Canifax.
Taylor A. Puglisi.
Ryan T. Connors.
Vincent J. Redfern.
Grayson W. Davis.
Luke F. Revenue.
Jackson R. Dean.
Grace L. Rees.
Zakia L. Gladney.
Charles G. Reinhardt.
Luke H. Griner.
Wishamar E. Senatus.
Samuel B. Hine.
Ruthin R. Shah.
John P. Hollingsworth.
Magnus F. Sheridan.
Nell Junazovich.
Dalen M. Smith.
Ralph J. Koslerich.
Wild W. Wilkerson.
John P. Livingston.
Grant E. Alseums.
Jaser O. Marquez Granados.
Christopher A. Bailey II.
Margaret M. McDonald.
Bryce P. Bennett.
Madison A. Nebish.
Keaton M. Brown.
Martin J. Park.
Bridget R. Cianfaloni.
Franco A. Piriano.
James H. Conrad III.
Aiden C. Perkins.
Andrew P. Davis.
Darius J. Richardson.
Daniela M. Etzel.
Tracer C. Roberts.
Justin M. Fitzgerald.
Gunnar W. Schwab.
Daniel B. Forlines.
Ryan A. Sposito.
Koa Puali G. Garcia.
Paul D. Trackey.
Tricia C. Lee.
Kevin K. Tregill.
Joel J. Lim.
Aaron D. Vudry.
Samuel V. LaDuca.
Dylan J. Williams.
Alyssa B. Lukasik.
Brandon A. Agron.
Alan R. Madrano.
Carly S. Armstrong.
Warren G. Metzger.
Abby C. Brancato.
Carly I. Parcell.
Shane D. Buckingham.
Salvatore S. Razizi.
William K. Chang.
Sidney D. Russell.
Tyler J. Irwin.
Joseph P. Stillings.
Christian X. Espos.
Mayor A. Tamboli.
Peter A. Formbin.
Jordan F. Tucker.
Preston A. Forsberg.
Morgan R. Wan.
Aiden M. Gaines.
Reagan G. Warren.
Eric M. Huss.
Charles Wu.
Lily M. Jackson.
Jean P. Arango Abadia.
Thomas R. Killeen Jr.
Jack M. Boland.
Kayla C. Kim.
Tyler K. Brennan.
Jonah M. Kotkin.
Henry B. Duggins.
Dylan T. Lyons.
Braden L. Duncan.
Sarah E. Mancari.
Justice M. Gabriel.
Brian C. Matthews.
Gabriel F. Glenn.
John P. McKenna.
Major J. Green.
Iverson Monday.
Spencer D. Haslam.
Robert A. Morris III.
Aaron M. Collab.
Nico J. Petrilli.
Grace M. Kim.
Stephen A. Reynolds.
Charles T. Kleinschmidt.
Zachary J. Rocco.
Juliana R. LaRusso.
Joseph P. Rumbaugh.
Lauren A. Lithgow.
Sadie M. Sackett.
Bo S. Lombardi.
Stephen R. Scanlon.
Minas Makos.
Allison S. Bear.
Jose E. Monzi.
Derek P. Berg.
Tristan P. Monahan.
Elizabeth F. Caldwell.
Sophia L. Matora.
Aaron W. Calhoun.
Carlo B. Octoman.
Valor D. Carlson.
Nicole S. Rao.
Walter J. Cesarski IV.
Craig H. Ryan III.
Jose A. Chacon.
Charles E. Rossbrook.
Sophie R. Cohen.
Tristan M. Spalding.
Alex P. Connors.
Justin T. Cease.
Alan Francis E. Dacilio.
Joshua A. Venetian.
William A. Domler.
Monk O'Gill Armasana.
Paige Fixmer.
Neil G. Anderson.
Axel G. Gonzalez Torres.
Jasmine M. Marco.
Daniel M. Gordinsky.
Joanna E. Conrad.
Dylan N. Green.
Christopher J. Curtis.
Jack S. Hager.
Matthew G. Decker.
William G. Jew.
Lucas M. Dickerson.
Edward H. Jung.
Mason J. Goulet.
Kijana E. Knights.
Andrew M. Hilton.
Michael J. Kramer.
Coleman H. Kim.
Ryan M. Krolakowski.
Leo R. Lowen.
Cole A. McCutcheon.
Edward J. Lynch.
Andrew G. Prescora.
Elijah J. Malone.
Bryson W. Stricker.
Naeem A. McCarty.
Robert Sunday III.
Catherine R. McGrath.
Kayla M. Torrey.
Patrick C. Mamanon.
Bryce M. Valverde.
Alex M. Morosky.
Lucas G. Volante.
Gabrielle M. Picata.
Garrett S. Woodall.
Kylie M. Parker.
Soham Agadhotri.
Jake C. Penuelas.
Elijah A. Banks.
Devin A. Pruitt.
Garrett A. Batt.
Charles J. Reeves.
Alder W. Bringer.
Wiley W. Ritter III.
Elias W. Contagonis.
David D. Sang.
Gabrielle J. DeMay.
Sebastian C. Thomas.
Gabrielle I. Hall.
Sadie Mitsue K. Aganis.
Moses L. Jackson.
Elijah J. Bellamy.
Caleb C. Johnson.
Madeline C. Biscay Chippy.
Kevin T. Johnson.
Ryan D. Chi.
Georgia E. Jones.
Garrett C. Christopher.
Christian Y. Lee.
Paul E. Conroy.
Raina C. McKenzie.
Corbina K. Davis.
Titus J. McClary.
Lyndon J. Eberly.
Mark D. Montgomery.
Matthew W. Eckert.
Armande A. Nassim.
Victoria J. Engel.
Darby R. O'Neill.
Richard B. Green.
Benjamin A. Richards.
Macy R. Hoggins.
Lillian J. Richards.
Joseph W. Ives.
John F. Wrigley III.
Caleb C. Kish.
Sophia C. Sandy.
Maxwell K. Crass.
Andrew P. Sarf.
Michael P. LaRosa.
Maximilian S. Schonauer.
Vanessa S. Letman.
Kobe E. Simeon.
Stephen A. Litterini.
Devin J. Smith.
Logan J. Mayfield.
Samuel R. Varner.
Bryce G. Mullinex.
Ethan K. Wood.
Celeste A. Pollock-Lamoureux.
Brooke G. Beretta.
Travis W. Redkey.
John C. Bordis.
Julia J. Ross.
Paul D. Bruce.
Shantez T. Simmons.
Quinn P. Collins.
Trey L. Stevens.
Bryce W. Corkery.
Will H. Tierman.
David B. Darlington.
Chelsea Stella Tenant.
Roxanne M. DeSuroff.
Stephen J. Torres.
Jack R. Eaton.
Raymond Triggs IV.
Ethan C. Furman.
What's that, brother? Edward L. Zhang.
Dara J. Harkin. Joshua M. Hunter. Mason T. Hutchins. Michaela G. Klepfer. Jamie V. Kraske. John M. Koo. Elliot S. Lee. Megan A. Mavoides. Ryan N. Morale. Liam T. Oley. Charlie A. Peterson. Jared Q. Riley. Lauren P. Shira. Sanli Singh. Jacob D. Turner. Samuel R. Weissenberger. Michael J. Williams, Jr. Riley C. Warshek.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the alma mater.
Class, attention.
Deus, attention.
Class, cover.
Please remain standing while the oath of office is administered to the class of 2024 by the United States Military Academy Commandant of Cadets, Major General Lori L. Robinson.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States in the grade of second lieutenant, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations. You may lower your right hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and join in the singing of the official Army song, "The Army Goes Rolling Along."
Class, on
Cover.
Dais. Uncover. Please remain standing for the benediction by Chaplain Keith Good.
Let me ask one last blessing on the class of 2024 and welcome you to the profession of arms as you join us who are serving and have served in carrying the incredible weight of freedom. Let us pray. Almighty God, may you grant the class of 2024 today, as they leave this place, dreams big enough that only a lifetime of service and adventure will be adequate to see them all come true. Dear God, I pray that you would grant them courage enough to stand against half-truths and be unyielding towards easy wrongs, and yet still possess the compassionate strength that easily bends down to help those in need. Dear God, grant them joy that will last far beyond just tossing their hat in the air and driving away today. Instead, grant them a happiness that is not based on what they have left behind, but it may be on a contagious contentment and joy that carries them forward through life. Dear Lord, hear my prayer today and give the class of 2024 goals so great, courage so strong, and joy so real that they cannot help but know that they are blessed. And in that blessing, O Lord, may they give you thanks. Amen.
Dais. Cover.
Commandant, take charge of the graduating class of the United States Military Academy.
Navy. Second Lieutenant Vanderwall, dismiss the graduating class.
Like none before. Graduating class. Cover. Class of 2024. Dismissed.